Students, today we are going to learn about some insects which are really harmful for us. So we are going to continue with the lesson Food and Health, which is lesson number 2, and we are going to concentrate on diseases spread through insects and carriers, and also we are going to study prevention of communicable diseases. This is part number 5 of this lesson. In the last session we had studied about communicable diseases, then how these diseases spread through direct contact and through infected food and water. And as I said, we are going to start with how diseases spread through insects. So, diseases like malaria, yellow fever, plague, dengue spread because of blood-sucking insects like mosquitoes, fleas, bugs and sandflies. In 1994, large number of people suffered in Maharashtra and Gujarat due to plague caused by bites of rat fleas. So these insects can be really dangerous in causing such diseases. And this is a photo of 1994 plague pandemic that had happened in Maharashtra and Gujarat. Similarly, dengue is transmitted to a person by the bites of Aedes mosquito that is infected with dengue fever. Students, malaria is generally caused by a protozoan which is carried by a female Anopheles mosquito. When the mosquito bites a person suffering from malaria, the protozoa are sucked up with the blood, and then when this mosquito bites a healthy person, the protozoa are injected into a person's blood causing malaria. So in this way, this disease is transferred from one person to another person. Now you have to think how we can control these insects. But until you think, I am going to start with a new topic and we will again come back to this thing of how to control these insects and how to control these diseases. So let us start with the new topic, that is disease spread through carriers. Some diseases are spread by healthy carriers of germs. A healthy person may carry germs of typhoid, cholera, dysentery, etc. in his body. Such a person usually does not suffer from disease, but these people, when they come in contact with another people, they may transfer this disease into another person. So people who come in contact with the carrier are in danger of catching the disease. Then there is this disease called as AIDS, which is incurable communicable disease that damages the immune system of the person and leads to death. So when a person suffers from AIDS, his immune system gets damaged by the virus, and then he catches another diseases like pneumonia, TB and so on. It is spread by the virus called HIV. So now that we are aware how these diseases can spread and how dangerous they can be, now we have to study how we can prevent these diseases, how we can take some precautions to avoid these diseases. So let us start. So prevention of communicable diseases can be achieved in the following ways. Germs of certain diseases stay on articles like clothes, combs, towels, then toys, etc. of the patients. All such articles, including linen and clothing, must be disinfected or boiled to kill the germs. The floor and the walls of the room must also be sprayed with disinfectant. In this way, we can prevent the diseases from spreading. Is there any other way by which we can control the disease? Yes. If we report these cases to the civic authorities, they can help us in preventing these diseases. So all the cases should be reported to civic authorities so that the precautions can be taken to prevent their spread in the area. Children suffering from any communicable diseases should stay away from the school till they are fully recovered. So any infected person, especially children, if they are suffering through any such disease, they should stay away from school, because if they come in contact with other children, even they might get the same disease. Now, because of progress in the field of medicine and immunization, it has helped us to get rid of many diseases. We should make efforts to prevent breeding of germs. This is one of the way of preventing communicable diseases. So whichever insects that cause such diseases, if we prevent their breeding, we can control the disease. Destruction of mosquitoes and their breeding grounds is the best solution for protection from these dreadful diseases. So this is how we can prevent the diseases, by controlling the growth of mosquitoes or such insects. Well, that was all for today. If you have any doubt, feel free to ask the questions. Now it's time for some assignment. So let us see the questions. How do malaria spread? This is your first question. I repeat, how do malaria spread? The next question is, how do diseases spread through carriers? Then third is, which virus causes AIDS? Explain two ways of controlling communicable diseases. This is your fourth question. I repeat, explain two ways of controlling communicable diseases. Then the last question is, why should we report all the cases of infectious diseases to civic authorities? So these are the 5 questions that you have to try to answer. Children, we have discussed the topics related to these questions already, so I think you will find it easy to answer them. However, even then, if you get doubts, feel free to ask me. You can put your questions in the comment box. So that was all for today. See you in next session. Until then, take care. Bye bye.